Thanks for tuning into Know Wine in No Time. I'm your host Dave, and today we're going to explore the world of organic wines. So whether you have issues with sulfite sensitivities, chemical sensitivities, or simply want to go green, it's important to understand what the different categories of organic wines are and what that means to you. So let's look at the first category, like this Bonterna wine I have right in front of me. This says made with organic grapes. That means that the grapes that were used to produce this wine, when they were in the field, had no fungicides, pesticides, or artificial chemical fertilizers. In every country, the percentage of organic grapes is a little bit different. Here in the United States, that's a minimum of 75% certified organic grapes to have the label made with organic grapes. Now, when we look at a made with organic grape wine, that does not mean that there's no additives in it. It just simply means that the grapes that were used were organic. So when we look at additives, what could they be? Things like wheat products, egg products, animal enzymes, and sulfites. So when we look at those type of products, if you have issues with those, then made with organic grape wine maybe isn't for you. Let's look at the next step, and that is a USDA certified organic wine. This would be a wine that the grapes that are used to produce the wine are USDA certified organic, no fungicides, no pesticides, no chemical fertilizers, but furthermore, no added sulfites. That's important to know because if you have sulfite issues, looking for a USDA certified organic, no added sulfite wine is important. This means that this particular wine, when it's done, fermented and in the bottle, will have less than 10 parts per million residual sulfites. Now this is USDA, United States Department of Agriculture. When we look at Europe and we look at Canada, their definition of a certified organic wine is a little bit different in that they make sure the sulfites are below 100 parts per million. So the sulfites are in those wines, and they're there for a good reason. Sulfites lock down fermentation and ensure that in the bottle we don't have a rogue fermentation post-bottling. This snaps the wine into a specific state and allows it to age properly. So when we look at a USDA certified organic wine with no added sulfites, this is a fairly fragile wine. This is a wine that can't age for long periods of time. If we look at a Canadian or European organic style wine with sulfites, it means that the wines weren't over sulfited, but those wines are locked into a certain state and can age a little bit more gracefully. Let's look at another category of wine, and that's vegan wines. So let's say you're following a vegan regimen and you want to make sure that no animal products are used in the making of this wine. Then you need to search for vegan wines. Vegan wines use organic grapes, but no animal products are used in that process. So you're probably saying, well, Dave, it's wine. What animal products would we possibly use in that situation? Well, a very popular way of fining, in other words, removing sediment from wine, is to use eggs. So they use eggs, the eggs settle in, they pull some of the sediment out of the wine, and that's something that has been used for thousands of years. But in a vegan wine, that will not be the case. So once again, let's just summarize real quick. I know I gave you a lot of information. Made with organic grapes. The grapes themselves are organic that are used in making of the wine, but the wine can still have additives. USDA certified organic with no added sulfites. That is a wine that uses organic grapes, but no additional sulfites, just the ones that naturally occur. And the third category, vegan wines, organic grapes, and no animal products used in the process. So it's fascinating that there's so many categories of wine. I'm thrilled to share them with you, but that's all the time we have for today. So please tune in next time, and soon you'll know wine in no time.